The moment you think you've made it is exactly when you'll lose everything. This is how it always begins. Something works. A new idea appears. It actually solves a problem, or at least it looks like it does. A small group tries it first, and it works for them. Early winners appear, screenshots get shared, returns get posted, and suddenly people notice. That's the moment everything changes. Because bubbles don't begin with greed. They don't begin with stupidity. They begin with something that feels reasonable. At first, people invest because they believe in the idea, the technology, the opportunity. But belief doesn't stay pure for long. Once people see others making money, logic slowly leaves the room. Think about what happened with meme coins or NFTs. In the beginning, there were explanations, communities, roadmaps, stories about culture, ownership, decentralization. Prices rose, and it made sense. Demand increased, confidence followed. Being early felt smart. And then the question changed. People stopped asking, "What is this worth?" and started asking, "How high can this go?" That single shift turns a market into a bubble. From that point on, the story writes itself. Experts appear, threads go viral, videos explain why this time is different, why old rules no longer apply, why valuation doesn't matter anymore. And when prices rise fast enough, those explanations don't even need to be convincing, because rising prices become the explanation. People stop buying because they understand the value. They buy because they're afraid. Afraid of missing out, afraid of being late, afraid of watching everyone else win without them. You hear the same phrases everywhere. "I'll just get in early. I'll sell before it crashes. I know what I'm doing." Everyone believes they'll be smart enough to exit in time. But bubbles don't pop when people are scared. They pop when people feel safe. When price dips get bought instantly. When warnings sound boring. When doubt feels embarrassing. At that stage, questioning the hype isn't just unpopular, it's offensive. If you hesitate, you're called negative, outdated, jealous. The bubble protects itself. Rising prices attract attention. Attention attracts money. Money pushes prices higher. And the higher it goes, the more certain everyone becomes that it can't fail. That's the trap. Because underneath all the excitement, nothing fundamental is improving fast enough to justify the price. The value didn't grow at the same speed as belief, and belief always runs out of fuel. The collapse doesn't start with panic, it starts with hesitation. One group stops buying, another group waits. Prices stop rising as fast, and suddenly people realize something uncomfortable. The only thing holding the market up was new buyers. When that realization spreads, confidence flips. Optimism turns into doubt. Doubt turns into fear, and fear moves faster. Selling begins quietly, then violently. Liquidity disappears, prices fall faster than they ever rose, and everyone discovers the same truth at the same time. There was never enough value underneath to support the price. That's when the real damage happens. People don't just lose money, they lose trust in markets, in narratives, in themselves. Gains that took years to build vanish in weeks, sometimes days. And most people don't lose at the top, they lose near the bottom, when fear finally overwhelms hope. After the crash, the story flips. Suddenly, the signs were obvious. The warnings were everywhere. Everyone claims they saw it coming. But during the bubble, those same warnings were ignored, mocked, explained away. That's the hidden cost of every bubble. It doesn't just destroy wealth, it rewires behavior. Some people become cautious, others become desperate. Some swear off investing forever. Others chase the next meme coin, the next NFT, hoping to get back what they lost. And the cycle quietly prepares to repeat, because the conditions that create bubbles never disappear. Easy money, optimism, fear of missing out. Bubbles aren't caused by bad people. They're caused by human nature, operating at scale. That's why they keep happening. Different assets, different names, same psychology. And the real danger isn't missing the next bubble. It's forgetting how easily we fall into them. Because the scariest part isn't that bubbles exist. It's that while you're inside one, it never feels like a bubble. Next time, I'll show you the exact signals that appear right before a bubble collapses and why almost nobody reacts in time.